prophecy to come to pass, and it is coming to pass as we speak.
It goes on to say, it says, Latin America has also been eyed as a target for human implantable RFID chips marketed by the Verichip Corporation in 2004. Employees in the Mexican Attorney General's office were implanted to access secure areas. And recently, there has been talk of chipping Latin Americans who wish to work in the United States. President Alvaro Uribe of Colombia said he would consider chipping Colombian citizens who seek employment in the United States. Reportedly, the Verichip Corporation has been in talks with Washington about how its chips could be used to register guest workers, verify their identities as they cross the border, and be used for enforcement purposes at the employer level. The problem with RFID is that it is tracking technology, plain and simple, Albrecht warns. The industry is trying to downplay the dangers of create incentives to spread spy chips around the world. Once Spanish speakers read our book and realize big companies and governments want to use this technology to track them in public places and control their movements, we believe they will say no to RFID, which really you should just say no because of the Bible, what the Bible says. Albrecht adds that she expects many Hispanics will connect implantable RFID technology to biblical prophecies that warn against marking and numbering human beings. Many people in Latin America are devout Christians who will see this as much more than a privacy and civil liberties concern. But as the apostle was just telling you, that, you know, most people, they don't read the Bible. They don't read the scriptures. You know, they don't go into those points because those are mysteries in the Bible that have to be taught to you by a teacher, you know, because the technology of the RFID chip is already out there. But how do you know to connect that with the scriptures? How do you know to connect that with not taking it? You know, how do you know to connect that? If you take it, you're going to be destroyed. You have to go to the scriptures, you know, and the mark of the beast is what that implantable microchip is. And that's where you have a good number of Hebrew Israelites leaders, you know, like Yohanan, Nate, and the rest of them that are teaching against that, saying that the mark of the beast is not the microchip. So they know that it is. You know, these devils know that it is the mark of the beast, but they're paying people to keep silent on it, and to convince their congregation that it's not the RFID microchip. You know, so that's where the Lord is going to destroy them. You know, so these people that's down there in Latin America, even though they read the scriptures, they don't understand, you know, not to take it. You know, that's why there's videos being put up constantly, you know, in Spanish. You know, mainly them brothers in the GMS LA camp, you know, the Latin brothers down there, and then the brothers in Chicago that have a good amount of brothers that's going into the Spanish lessons. They're hitting it and pushing it out.
And them brothers out there in LA, they actually buying the chip just to show you. That's a new thing, man. You know, you can go online and get it for like $2.50 to $5. They got it in a plastic bag, and they did the live show. I was checking it out, and they were showing it. They said, see, this is the chip. So it's out there. You can actually get it, man. Okay, now I put in, and I did this the other day, right? To show you that we are the true men of the Most High. Like I said, you don't have to listen, okay? You do not have to listen to us. We're only dealing with the elect. We did a show on that last week. This is only for the elect. So why you scoffers always up in our, you know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to put everything up privately. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to close. Everything going to be private. So you're going to be looking for the new close that we did it before, close to the general public, you know? And then you guys are going to kill yourself, man, because you ain't going to have no more life. You look forward to them, you scoffers, you look forward to them videos, man. Ram, they look forward to, and them guys you can't even take them guys seriously, man. You know. Okay, I went to my page, and I put in Mark of the Beast. You know, when you go to the search engine on your page, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you got one called One Step Closer to the Mark of the to the microchip, mark of the beast. This was put up 8 months ago, and this is when this guy Biden, at that time he was senator, and he was that was doing a confirmation of Justice Roberts, and this, I believe, that was in 2004, 2005. I can look it up; it's no big deal. And he said, before your 10 years over, he said that
and we'll be faced with equally consequences
people, you're going to rule on whether people should get devices in them, and not so many words. And then it's only 2 minutes and 37 seconds long. And then right after that, you had Christie from the governor of New Jersey. He said that his daughter went to college and she needed something, and he had to send it up to her, I think he said by FedEx, and he wanted to know where the package, how close was the package to his daughter. And they have an actual tracking system, and they'll tell you, well, it's on the truck. It's, like if you ever ordered something from Amazon, they have a tracking system, and you call it, and they'll tell you, they'll give you the website, they'll say it's right in New Jersey, it's between exit 16 and exit 17. It's coming over the George Washington Bridge, or it's coming over this bridge or that bridge, or it's going under the Lincoln Tunnel. You know, it's at the warehouse. They'll track it. So then, Governor Chris Christie, he said, why can't they do it to these guest workers? They'll put a tracking device on them, so you know. And well, he said that because the way a lot of them get in is they'll get a visa, temporary work visa, and they'll overstay their visa. So they said if you had a tracking device on them, you would know where they are, and when their working device or their expire, their visa ended, then you can track them down. Well, he lives over here. Okay, we're gonna get him. You know, you know your stay has been your stay was until X amount of time. Here it is a week later. You're still here. We're gonna ship you back to Mexico. Okay, that's under that guest worker program. So I mean, that's how they give it to you. They give it to you piecemeal. Okay, that was 10, 11, 12. Another one, conspiracy theory, the mark of the beast is the chip part. There's a part 1 and a part 2. This was 4 months ago. Dr. Ben Carson on RFID, microchip, the mark of the beast. He spoke about that. You got this guy from the 700 Club, Pat Robinson, that devil. I put up a video. It's called Still More Info on the Mark of the Beast. And the woman, he always has some woman ask, what does this mean? What does that mean? And somebody asked about the Mark of the Beast being the chip. And he basically said that there is a RFID system, and they're going to put a mark in your hand. But he said that's not the mark of the beast. So we know he was an insider, you know.
That's the same thing Nate and Johanna's doing.
Another one step closer to the mark of the beast, Solo Health. Johanna and Nate.